What's happened at UCM is you've partnered with Lee's Summit School District, with local healthcare, engineering, energy, and infrastructure firms, and everybody's now working together to equip students with better skills, allow them to graduate faster, with less debt, and with the certainty of being able to get a job at the other end. That is exactly the kind of innovation we need when it comes to college costs. And I want the entire country to notice it.
Our mission at Summit Technology Academy is to be known as the premier place to go if you want to launch into anything in the STEM career field areas.
This facility is meant to put you into a fighter jet, and it's meant to be driven differently.
Working with Dr. Ambrose was great. He really challenged us to rethink the way education is being delivered, and he's a visionary in that regard. And so this building really begins to help us demonstrate that. We blew out walls from classrooms, we created open labs, we recreated the workplace environment.
I just enjoy the fact that I can come to a place of where I feel like I'm not just going to school, I'm actually going to a workplace.
So we began to really challenge ourselves to rethink how we were going to approach the design. And we didn't want it to look like a classroom. And so we began to look at corporate precedents in terms of how to organize space.
I chose to come here because it seemed like it was much more hands-on than regular schooling. It seemed like you actually got to experience it more firsthand and it was more work-related.
So this space that we're looking at now had been programmed as 3 individual classrooms, and we blew out the walls and created an open learning environment that's also open to the public areas, where you can't lecture in a typical manner. It really requires a flipped learning model where students need to come in and be prepared to work, much like they would be in a professional office setting.
I love all the glass windows and being able to look in and seeing all the cool things that people are doing. That's amazing, just walking by and seeing people work on biomedical things or building whatever they're building in engineering. That's pretty cool.
So if you're not feeling one room that day, you can go to a different one, get a different view of scenery, and sometimes it just kind of helps open up the ideas. Makes it easier to collaborate.
As a result was to design the building to completely open it up so that a student could actually be in class even though his class wasn't actually in session. And it really expanded his ability or her ability to actually work on a project outside of a traditional class schedule.
We stay after school sometimes to work on our project, as well as we work on it wherever we want.
And that's kind of the nice things is it doesn't feel like you're at school anymore. It feels like you're working with your friends on some cool project, and so it's not like you're sitting down in a lecture. It's you're out here in the shop making stuff.
And I've always conducted myself like their boss, like their department head. I walk around, check on their progress, see how many questions, and then I'll come back to my office to do some of my own work too. So it's really like a workplace environment for them and for the instructors here at Summit Technology Academy. It's just incredible.